Well, ladies, first up,
This bout is
expectations are. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. Through the hook, didn't land. Throws the uppercut, but misses. You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. Not throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Do you believe this? This boxer is a real hook specialist. Your opponent has got to watch out for that. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
He threw the hook, didn't land. The straight right just misses. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Just missed with that hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far. On to the second round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. Beautiful counterpunch. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Deciding to let it all hang out here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. And at some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter. And he scores with the counter. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. The straight right. Hold that thought! Stumbling around on Bambi legs. Hold it right there. And now going, and mediocre goes down. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate. Welcome. First up, we.
This bout is
What a pleasure to be. And there's the bell for round one. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. And the artist has been dropped. As we take another look, you can see it. The body shot was pitch perfect, and it won him the fight.
1, 2, 3, 4. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Right on the button with that right hand. They both want a highlight reel knockout. The straight right just misses. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them.
That's time.
So it's plan B time after... Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. That uppercut to the body. Left uppercut. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what,
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. And now going for the finish. We almost saw a knockout a second. Hold that thought. A chance to make history. And now they're right back into the fray. Whoa, wait a minute. This may do it. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. And there's the bell to start round 3. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He scores with that right uppercut. Well, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. And caught him with a left hook. And that hook misses. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. And this is a you hit me hard, a very competitive. Whoa, wait a minute. So much for defensive abilities. Stumbling around in potholes.
And time.
From this moment forward, he cannot afford. On to the 4th we go. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it.
Oh my God, Johnny! Can they finish it? And down goes the artist. Wow, let's take another look at that.
That's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
He's got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes in close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Clean jab. No defense for that hook. Will the referee stop it? Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go.
Time out.
What a huge momentum swing. Back into the fray here in round 5. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? This may do it! It's all coming to an end! And the artist will be forced down! And that body shot folded him like an old t-shirt.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Listen to me. Are you okay?
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
The straight right just misses. A lot of effort being exerted here. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure. On to the 6th round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
They exchange punches. That counter shot lands. What? Did you see that? And we may see a stoppage here. And the artist has been dropped. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory. And Welcome. First up, we have Lightning Hands from the United States of America. Their last fight, they scored a spectacular knockout win.
this
One of the hottest. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. You'd like to see more jabs. Nice straight. You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. He misses with that jab. That hook scores. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Good left hook. Well, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. No rest for the weary. Good left hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. They threw the hook, it didn't land. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Both men step back for just a moment. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Time out.
Well, there was no...
And
There's the bell for round 3. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Missing with the hook. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Nice counter. There's a counter shot. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Neither fighter willing to slow down. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. He is down big time on the scores.
Every second,
And there's the bell to start round 4. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
they've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. They're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Defense failed them. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Are we about to see a first round knockout? Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here. And there's the bell for round 5. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Swing and a miss with that hook. That counter shot lands. Did you see that? What a massive upset this would be. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
A lot of effort being exerted here. The straight right just misses. When are we going to see a jab from these two? He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
That's time.
That was almost a 10-8 round. Let's start the 6. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time he throws a punch, the corner's got the towel. Are they going to throw it in? And he goes down like a freight train. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
I need to...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you all right?
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. To get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. His stamina is off the charts. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to... Here we go. It's round 7. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
A perfect counter shot. Now they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Did you see that? This may do it. And it appears they... And wisely, they're going to take a knee here. No choice but to do that.
Best thing the fighter did. Otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
Despite what the judges scored. Did you see that? This could be the end.
Time.
We'll see how much endurance these two fighters. Round 8, and we're off again. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Stumbling around on Bambi legs. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? So much for defensive abilities. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner?
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. And Freight Train goes down. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on Instagram.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do you still want to fight?
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
So then look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Why weren't they more cautious? And down goes Freight Train. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me your gloves.
Well, if this trainer has a pep talk, now's the time. Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that?
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Why weren't they covering up? And it appears and you knew this was coming. They're gonna take a knee.
What you're seeing right there is a heartbroken fighter.
6, 7, 8.
That hook was off target. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Halfway through the round, and man, these two are good. Did you see that? All hands on deck. We are witnessing an upset in the making. Freight Train goes to the canvas. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
You're right, Todd.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can you continue?
Swinging big and missing big. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You're being put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
And there's the bell for round 10. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
A perfect counter shot. That jab misses. And he goes down like a freight train. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here. I'm Todd Grisham. First up, we have Lightning Hands from the United States of America. The last time we saw them, they won by knockout, looking to do the same here. Up against them, the Bulldozer from the United States of America. And they hold the SCI Continental title. In their last fight, they got knocked out. Let's see if they can bounce.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner...
And of course, we fight outside today. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. This fight has a real good flow to it. Will the referee stop it? And down goes the Bulldozer. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down? And that'll do it as the Bulldozer goes down. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
Shot from the gods, they say.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do you still want to fight?
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Complete and total domination and another stop. I'm Todd Grish. First up, we have Lightning Hands from the... Well, I hope you brought your sunglasses because... And there's the bell for round one. Nice idea, and that hook lands. So much firepower here. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! The building is going bananas! Will they see a huge upset here? Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Oh my, that's a game changer. Whoa, wait a minute. This makes... And down goes the bulldozer. How about that technique on that headshot?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you all right?
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
So then look at his corner, look for the instruction.
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. This could be the end. A much better... Hold that thought. Whoa, wait a minute. What a shot. Whoa, wait a minute. Stumbling around it, and that'll do it as the bulldozer goes down. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live.